Hello, listeners. This is Get to Know an RSO on 89.1 WIDR FM. My name's Dan, and today I have a special guest from the Western Michigan Men's Club Basketball. How you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me. How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely stellarly, and it is a pleasure to have you on here.
Thank you.
Um, how's your summer been?
It's been pretty good. It's been out the way a little bit, just working, staying in the gym. I did join a summer league here in Kalamazoo, a summer league basketball. I've been playing. We just entered our season last week actually, so yeah, I just been playing that all summer.
Oh, awesome. Sports are, is it safe to assume sports are pretty important to you?
Most definitely.
Awesome. Great to hear. Um, so tell me a little bit more about your position at the on the men's club basketball team.
Yeah, so I'm the secretary this year, and then I also be playing as well. I'll be the point guard and shooting guard for the team.
Okay. I will say I'm gonna be flat out with you. I don't know anything about basketball. I know there's a ring where if you stand far enough back, you can get like more points, and that's about the extent of my basketball knowledge.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to give me a little grace with this interview.
Mhm.
But no, that's awesome to hear. You enjoy your time, and I assume you enjoy your time at the club.
Yeah, of course. It's we're more like brothers, than friends if anything. We got close with each other over the past year, so I'm really excited, for this upcoming year.
Sweet, it's awesome to hear. Um, so tell me a little bit more about yourself. What do you study at Western Michigan?
I'm studying exercise science.
Okay, exercise science. Do you feel like you're able to flex that exercise science muscle when you're doing things on the club at all?
Yeah, a little bit, when it comes to like a stretching or anything, anybody need like recovery, any tips or anything, besides outside of basketball, with their body, if anything, I could
Hmm.
try out if I can.
You consider the club kind of a family, I guess, another family from home.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Awesome. What does a normal day at the men's club basketball team look like?
So we do have scheduled practices every week once the season starts. We do have our games are on the weekend, so we have all week to prepare for that. But I would say like during practices, we're gonna get after. Obviously, it's gonna be intense sometimes, but it's gonna take time for us to learn each other and everything. But
Hmm.
yeah,
And are these at the recreation center?
yeah, rec center, top floor, basketball courts.
Awesome. And what drew you to basketball at Western Michigan specifically?
Well, I tried out for the team my freshman year, and I didn't
Hmm.
make it. So I just went looking, see where else I potentially play basketball if I still can, up here. And that one of my friends, he was the president at the time of the club team. This is back in like probably 2019, 2020. And he texted me, hit me if I wanted to play for the team or anything. And I just said, yeah, took the opportunity.
Do you feel like there's an entry of of skill to be a part of the club team, or is this something that anyone could join and be a part of and have fun?
I would say you for sure need some skill because the talent we play is not like, just any talent. We actually the games matter.
Hmm.
We want to be competitive, obviously, in everything we do. So yeah, you need skills for sure.
That's good to know. And what would you say to someone who is interested in participating and wants to join your RSO?
Yeah, you still have that competitive drive. Still want to play basketball after high school. Just come out. We have tryouts in a few weeks, so guys want to stop by and that'd be great.
Awesome. So, do you ever see people going from the club sport to the collegiate team, or do people kind of stay separate? Or do you ever see people from the collegiate team go to the club team and or do both? Is there a lot of collaboration between the club and not club?
No, not really. It's not really that like we're our own separate entities. It's more like we have our own lanes. But I do know a couple players on the team that have like reached out and said good things about the club team or whatever. So
Well, if you're interested in learning more about the men's club basketball team, you can go to our website at widrfm.org and look under the original series tab. Under there, it's going to have more information about their club, including things like their Instagram, where you can learn a little bit more about them. Thank you for listening to this episode of Get to Know an RSO, and come back soon to learn about more ways to get involved on campus at Western Michigan University. And once again, thanks for coming on, Kenny.
yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.